20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Did you know that we have moved? This is Brian Polito, proud publisher of Coffin Comics, and whether you know it or not, Coffin Comics has moved its crowdfunding over to Coffin Launch. It's true. It's our very own platform. We're not on Kickstarter this year. We're on Coffin Launch. And right now, today, this is Coffin Launch Mission Control for June 12th. This is the weekly show while we're doing crowdfunding campaigns. And today, I am talking about Lady Satanus, Looks That Kill. I'm here to let you know that this campaign is in full swing, but we have 8 days left for you to back it. And I highly encourage you to do it. Let me give you some of the stats up until now. First of all, Lady Satanus Looks That Kill is the second chapter in her story. This story takes place at the height of the 80s hair metal scene on Sunset Strip. And yes, it's filled with sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but there's a cool demonic murder mystery in the middle of this whole thing. What I'm showing you right now is the premiere edition, but let me show you some pages. Pages are illustrated by Allison Rodriguez, and here's some of them. Uh-oh, there's a little day after some sex, drugs, and rock and roll. There's Lady Satanus. She's a club owner in this one. She owns the equivalent of the Whiskey A Go-Go in this time. Uh-oh, little showing you a little too much. But this story is written by Mike McLean, story by myself and Mike, illustrated by Allison Rodriguez, colored by Pedro. First professional job, and I think he's done a great job. Hire him out there, everybody. He's awesome. And then lettered by veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. Here are the facts and figures. We have 1,443 backers, but we want more. Tell your friends, take a moment. Anyone in your life who might like what we're doing, tell them. But this campaign closes on June 20th at 6 p.m. That's next Friday at 6 p.m. So I highly encourage you, please, back the campaign. Want to let you know, what else do I want to let you know? I want to let you know about some upcoming campaigns. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this whole Mission Control show is going to go. In a couple of minutes, we're actually going to dole out a contest and some prizes for our lucky backers of physical pledges. Then we're actually going to get into another section where we talk a little bit about our upcoming campaign, Lady Gunfighter Condemnation Chapter 2. But before I get into all of that, let me see what we're doing in the comments. Jason Martinez says, Coffin Comics rock. I thank you. I'm always so pleased with the quality. Thank you so much, because that's what we're all about. Samantha says, hey, everyone. And I'm saying to you, Samantha, what's up? Mike Madigan, Lady Satanus is rocking. We're going to hit those 1,500. I feel we are too. And of course, there's some surprises along the way. If you're a backer of our campaigns, you know that to be true. And then Solomon says, hi, hello, Samantha. So the Sworn Nations out there collabing. Mike Madigan says more, and it's true. Next up, coming up in August, not even August, in June 26th is Lady Gunfighter Condemnation. We're going to get into that in a couple minutes. But after that is Lady Death Immortal Deception. Wow, this story is a spiritual sequel to a story we did in the 90s called Dragon Wars. And this pits Lady Death in between a dragon worshiping cult and a serpent group of people. She's caught in the middle, playing one against the other. This story is radical for a number of reasons. First of all, there are scenes that take place during the day. When is the last time we've ever done that? I started getting the pages in, and I'm like, holy mackerel, blue sky. This is just crazy, but it looks fantastic. Diego Bernard is rocking it. So the team on that one is Mike, Brian, Diego, Giuliano on color, and Marshall Dillon rocking it out as he has on every single solitary Coffin Comics publication. Whoa. Let's see here. So I see Sworn Nation over there talking back and forth. I love it. let's see here. Oh, and then come September, Mike Morg Evolution Chapter 2. Please consider backing that one as well. That is the real payoff to our Chapter 1, which some people said they really enjoyed. So I cordially invite you, each and every one of you, to back all of our upcoming campaigns at coffinlaunch.com. And if you're watching this and you have experienced Coffin Launch and you have a positive experience, please let us know. I'm going to give you a couple of other tips. Is this okay to say, Brandy Sparkles, that Savage Rain is going to begin shipping? It's true. Savage Rain, latest Savage Rain, the first project from Coffin Launch is just about to start shipping. So ladies, now, as we speak, letting you know. Now, depending on where you are in the world, obviously it's going to take a while, and it's going to take the better part of the next 30 days, let's say, to get that going. So just to get it out the door and then allow it to get wherever you are in Australia, Belgium, Sweden, what have you. But thank you. It's coming. It turned out really cool. Very excited. I love it. All right, without further ado, I'm going to throw this to video for a minute. Let's give away some prizes to some physical backers. Please throw to video. Hey everybody, remember this? That is the Color 2 Lady Death #1, page 1 by Jason Jensen, colored by hand from the famous book Lady Death #1 from February 1994. Good times. Everybody, good times, and now welcome to the Coffin Comics Lady Satanus prize drop. Check it out. This is the prize drop. Now you'll notice the letters A, B, C, and D. I am going to take this official, real live Lady Satanus coin. Hard to get a good read on it, but man, it's a beauty. And I'm going to drop it here. And it's going to land on A, B, C, or D for a lucky backer. And this will represent A, B, C, D. You're going to get what's behind it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to see if technology agrees with us, and we're going to pull up the digital wheel of Coffin right now, and we are going to spin it, and we're going to play for a lucky backer. So without further ado, please have your backer number handy, and let's spin that wheel for a while and then stop it and see what we're going to land on. And we're going to land on backer number 294. Now we're like typing away and researching who backer number 294 is. Well, we're verifying who we are. It's almost like we're starting from the very beginning. So what we'll do is talk a little bit more about this coin, which I love. We're typing in 294 right now. And let's see here. Well, we're getting there. But yeah, this coin really turned out quite remarkable. The full color, the thickness, the weight. Some people have actually have felt it. It definitely is higher. All right, so we are going to be playing for Andrew M. You are backer 294. Without further ado, I am going to drop this. We're going to see where it lands. All right, Andrew, you're going to get whatever is behind B. And this will ship to you when we start shipping your other items. And you're going to get, holy mackerel. Whether you know it or not, this is limited. This beautiful close-up edition of Mike Chrome is printed on pearl paper. Kind of naughty, sorry. And but this one is limited to 15 copies. And so we've just tipped one in. So let's see. So there you go. Well, we're not going to replace B. While we're talking, though, Matt, please make a recommendation. Consider on our campaign, we added this set. This set is called the Smoldering Set by Keith Garvey, available in Nice and Naughty. They come together. It's a serial number match set. We don't do them as often as we've done before, so get them while you can. Drop them while it's hot. Right there on our campaign at coffinlaunch.com/Lady Satanus. All right, well, let's do this again. Let's pick one other lucky physical backer. Let's bring up the number, Delio, and let's spin that wheel. We're landing on, wow, really early. Backer number 96. Wow, backer number 96. We're going to find out who that person is. We're going to type it all in. And we have them all listed here in a massive Excel spreadsheet. And that is Adam S. Nope, I'm wrong. Sorry. It's Marcus F. Marcus F. I'm looking at a monitor, and with my eyes, it's all like me. Marcus F. All right, we're going to do it. Here we go. All right, we landed on C for Marcus F. And you're going to receive, holy mackerel, this is the beautiful Mike DeBalfo Naughty Edition. Now, this is a mock-up. There's only 3 created. We sell one, we give one away, and then I keep one for publisher file copy. So there are not too many of them. So I hope you enjoy that. Folks, this is just one of the many cool things that happen when you're a backer of a Coffin Comics crowdfunding campaign. So I would encourage you, if you haven't, please back the campaign. Now stand by, we're going to go to video. And when we come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about Lady Gunfighter. Thanks, everybody. This is Brian Polito, publisher of Coffin Comics, and I'm presenting an all-new 48-page original graphic novel entitled Lady Gunfighter, Condemnation. Shot and presumed dead, Lady Gunfighter has no time to heal. She and her loyal partner Pike have bloody work to do. Together, they journey to a nightmarish town on the edge of civilization to rescue a loved one from savage outlaws. But will the wicked gunslinger Jebediah Kane really allow them to escape? Or will he and his demonic pistol send Lady Gunfighter straight to hell? It's a bullet-riddled supernatural western in the Coffin Comics manner. Please back our campaign now and tell everyone you know. Thank you so much. Leave it to Coffin Comics to do a supernatural western. Who's doing supernatural westerns out there? They're not. Superhero comic books, action, whatever. We're doing a supernatural western. Feast your eyes on that gorgeous art by Diego Bernard. And you just saw the story, so you get the sense of what it's about. This is the second chapter for Lady Gunfighter, and it's coming at you on Thursday, June 26th at 6 p.m. Love to get the comments back if I could. And you've seen some of the pages. I'll show them to you again. Really kind of proud of them, so I'm going to come a little closer. Beautiful art by the team. So Joel Gomez, written by Mike McLean, story by Mike and myself, colored by Hedwin Zalvadar, who's just a tremendous match, I think, with Joel's work. And it is colored and it is lettered by Marshall Dillon. And the work is done. All we have to do is print. That's how we do it at Coffin Comics. Oh yeah, look at that cool thing. So Lady Gunfighter has demonic pistols, and the bullets that come out rarely, if ever, miss. So it is a fun story, and it is the promise of the premise in chapter 2. All right, couple pieces of business. When we launch this campaign on the 26th, I want to let you know for the first 24 hours, all backers that are physical backers receive a full color challenge coin. And this coin is already complete. I will show it to you right here. I don't know if you could see it, but it is really a beauty. Yeah, look at that. Let me see. Let's see how close we can get. Nope. There you go. Look at that. So that is front. Look at that dimension. And that is back. Oh, yeah. Yep, so literally free. No strings attached. Highly encourage it. But that's offer is only good for 24 hours. And thereafter, the coin will be available for $24.99. So what else is there to say? Let's feast our eyes on some of the cool items that we have to offer. I'd like to show you the beautiful 11 by 17 metal print by Richard Ortiz. This one is a beauty. Now this will be a metal print. I think it's limited to 25. I could be wrong. On the current campaign, the Lady Satanus metal print sold out like instantly. One of the fastest things. Again, the coin. We have fantastic artistic contributors, including Lucio Perillo. And his imagery will be available on rare comic book editions, limited to 35 copies, 11 by 17 prints, fine art prints, and other items. Now let's take a look at some of the editions down here. One of the hallmarks of what we do is we offer editions. So here is the premiere edition. Here are some of the basics. This will be 48 pages, square bound, offered for $26. That edition will include a free digital download, all free unlocked free swag, that's goodies, otherwise also known as stretch goals, and free US shipping. So I'd like to think that we really produce a nice value. Next up, you see the official Joel Gomez edition, also for $26. And the official jeweled edition by Ortiz. The amazing ultra foil. Look at this foil. All the gun details, and this is by Eric Henson, Phoenix's own. The holofoil by Jay Anacleto. The Supernatural by Jamie Tyndall. And then let me show you a truly remarkable piece. The beautiful embossed metallic by Mike Chrome. Now, we're also offering a couple of other goodies I'd like to show you in conclusion for today's stream. This is the Coffin Crew vest. We have the front here with all the goodies on it. And then we have the back with the top and bottom rockers and the Coffin Comics logo. Now, I'd highly recommend those because Sworn Fest is coming up in late January 2026. Hope all of you will be there. Come in full gear, and we're going to have a blast. To wrap up today's Coffin launch mission control show, just want to say, going back to Lady Satanus, we have 8 days left on that campaign. And if you like your comics down and dirty and wild, that's your book. We have 1,443 backers, and we're looking for at least another, I'm going to say 200 or more. Please help us out. Help Coffin Comics bring comics to you. In conclusion, all I got to say is thanks, everybody, for watching the show. You've been great. I've been Brian Polito. Holler at you later.